Hi everyone, so today we've got a bit of hip work and we've got a bit of band work and we'll take it from there. So I want you to come down onto the mat and just open out the band. I've got a short band today which can work, or you can use the longer band, completely up to you, about a medium resistance, and I've wrapped it around the middle of my back and I've taken it underneath the hands and just walk out a little bit so that we're on all fours, 4-point kneeling. Toes curled underneath at the back. As you breathe out, I want you to start rounding into a cat stretch. So lumbar spine, lower spine, then into the band, then up into the upper back, upper spine, and tuck the neck under. Take the inhale, and then slowly as you breathe out, just roll through lower back, middle back where the band is, upper back, slide the shoulders away, lift the head. Take an inhale. As you breathe out, remember with these, we're trying to warm up the spine, trying to warm up those connections, getting that belly button as tight as you possibly can, as high as you can get with the band, and then roll back down through the spine. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Don't rush. Breathe in. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Biggest lift you can possibly get from that tummy, from that chest. High point, and then breathe out just to slowly take it down and through. Open the shoulders back and out. As you breathe out, round the lower back, round the middle back, round the upper spine. Push that band up and then smoothly just bring it all the way down into one long line. Inhale again. This time, dip your back down where the band is and then lift it back to normal in inverted commas. So you're going to arch your back, drop your stomach completely, which feels weird, and then you're going to pull your belly button up and come back to normal spine. So dip the spine, drop, 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 drop where the band is, and then bring the band down back to one straight long line, not down. So you're going to go down with the band, and then you're going to come up one straight line with the band. And again, breath in, down with the band, shoulders back, don't move your neck, and breath out, one long line. Good. And again, inhale as we dip the spine, and exhale as we pick it up into one long line. Shuffle back, and I want you to change the little position here. So we're going to get a better grip with the band. We're going to take it higher up on the spine, higher up, higher underneath the armpits. Pin the band down underneath the hands for me, and just make sure that that band is nice and high up. All right, so you've got the band there, curl the toes behind. As you breathe out, give me your upper spine up and then slide your upper spine down. So inhale, chest up, exhale, chest down. What I should be able to see if I was standing above you is that your shoulder blades move away from your spine and your shoulder blades come back towards your spine in a retracted position when you dip the back down to that normal line. What will happen, and you've got to be very careful here, is that you're going to start bending your elbows. So stiffen up your arms, keep them dead straight as you press up, and then slide the shoulder blades towards each other as you come back down. These are so important for everyday life. Try not to use your neck. Don't let it stick forward. Just keep it very still, almost like a neck brace. At this point, you shouldn't even be watching my video. You should be checking your own alignment. So it's chest up, chest down. Push away from the mat. Straighten those elbows. Inhale. And then slide the shoulder blades. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Up, up, up. Exhale, slide the shoulders down and away. Great. Let's take a sit back again, or seated back. Just take the band out from the back and then bring it for me into a little bit of a widened position again. and come out so that the band is under the right hand and you have a little bit of a pull, about a 6 or 7% of resistance. We're going to reach that band back and twist to rotate our spine so that we're looking at the right hip. So we've got that right arm out in front and then breathing out to press it back. Inhale, exhale, press it back. Bring it forward and then smoothly press it back. So you're twisting or rotating the upper spine to look back behind. Careful, you don't move the left hip. The left bum is against a wall. Left bum very still. So it's rotate, reach back, straight arm and bring it all the way in. Let's change arms. 6 or 7 resistance. Reach it out in front, shoulder back. Reach and rotate upper spine. Not your bum, not your legs, nothing to do with the lower half of the body. Upper back and turn the neck to look at the hand, to look at the arm. Pull that core just that little bit tighter and don't lean back. That's another mistake. So you're turning on that semicircle, turning and looking back, breath in, coming forward. The band stays lifted and straight. It's not a huge resistance. Exhale, turn and look. And inhale, bring it forward and bring it down for me back onto the mat. Very good. Sit back in a shell stretch with the toes curled because I want a little bit of flexibility through those ankles and the feet. And then just straighten out the arms in front of you. I want you to lift the one side of the band up, around and back like you were just doing 2 seconds ago. And then the other side. So we're alternating from one side to the other side. And you've got a lovely straight elbow. You're sitting back with your glutes on your heels as best as possible. And it's just that lovely big reach. Exhale back. Big semicircle up and around again. Other side. Reach. Breath out to bring it back. The neck stays still. The neck doesn't do anything. It's directly in the middle and you've got your face down. Big reach. And again. Try and make it as big as you can without any pain. Crackling is fine as long as there's no pain. The band obviously lies on the upper mid-back as you reach it back behind you. Breath out. Reach, breath in forward. And slowly just unwind and coming back for me. So we've got toes curled under. We hit a nice downward dog here. So lift up the glutes, get the chest open, get the hands open. I'm gripping the mat because there's water underneath that mat. And I want you to press down through those heels for a couple of seconds. Walk back into your haunches and sit back with your bum on your heels. Now you can open the knees out a little bit here and just reach the arms forward out in front. And then slowly just come back into downward dog. Okay, so about 5 or 6 seconds there. Exhale, come back into downward dog, open up the chest, open up the shoulders, press right down through those heels. Breath in, and then exhale just to come back again. Whoa, I almost fell over behind. Come back again with a round spine into a lovely haunches position. If that is not working for your knees, please, please, please don't do it. Stay in downward dog. You can always just take a breather in the downward dogs, but don't do it if your knees are hurting in any manner or form. Exhale again. I've come out of my downward dog. I'm sitting back again into my haunches. I'm holding onto the mat here because I felt like it was sliding and slipping. That's what you get for standing next to the pool when you think it's all dry. And then coming out again. Good. Good breath in. Hold the downward dog. Hold the downward dog. Exhale again. Walk the hands back to that haunches position. Good. Sit the bum very, very heavy. Breathing again. And then just bounce it forward and come back onto the mat. So we're going to bring the legs out in front. We're going to take a seat. If your hamstrings are very tight, remember you need to put a cushion underneath the bum. You need to get a little bit higher so that you can sit nice and straight and tall. That is first and foremost, is tall and elongated spine. Band up, round the spine, take it forward. Put the band around the feet to bend the elbows by pulling the body in closer. Take an exhale, sit up nice and tall. So we go over the tummy. We put the band, we pull the elbows in by our sides. We take the arms straight back out. We lift the band up and then we sit nice and tall, shoulders down. Exhale. Somebody's punching you in the tummy. Over the feet. Press the bands around the feet. Pull the body right in. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach the arms out, straighten the spine, and we go again. Round the back. Pull the band, bend the elbows into a bit of a bicep stance, reach the band forward, breathe in. Exhale, lift the spine up tall, tighten your belly button nice and tight, and we go again. Round the spine, reach it forward. Pull, 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 nice and heavily in with the band. Breath in, straighten the arms out in front, and then exhale, straighten the spine right up. And again, one more. Reach over the toes as far as you can get, even those knees a little bit bent. Pull the body forward, breath in, tighten your abs. Exhale, coming all the way back up, nice and tall, shoulders down. Take the band straight out in front of you and sit up tall. Rotate the upper body to the one side, breathe in. Rotate the upper body to the other side, breathe out. Rotate without moving your glutes or your legs. And as you twist, drop the shoulders a little bit lower down the back. So picture almost moving like a bit of a robot here so that the head is in line with the spine. And that is the only thing that rotates to the side. Your glutes, your bum is in cement as you rotate. Now we're going to add, bend one elbow as you rotate. So if you're going to the left, bend and pull the band to the left. If you go to the right, bend and pull the band to the right. Take the breath out as we rotate, breath into the middle. Exhale, pull. And inhale, middle. When you pull, can you pull behind that shoulder blade to give me that extra little bit as you go across to the side? One more set. Legs don't move. Arm pull, body, torso move. Exhale, rotate, breath into the middle. Exhale, last one, rotate, and breath in back into the center. Now, drop the band for a second, wiggle around so that you make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall again, straight legs. Exhale, rotate to the left foot, curl round and down, and then rotate to the right foot and come all the way back up. So it's rotate left, down, lift up, rotate right, down, breathe out, lift up, shoulders down. Somebody's punching you in the tummy as you breathe out to go forward. You're going up and over something big. Breath out as you rotate and then bring it back into the center. One more set. Off you go. Breathing in to sit tall, rotate, round, stretch, reach. Breathing out, coming up. And lower that band. And now we're going to add a little bit more. So let's take the arms back out in front with straight fingers. If you can't keep the grip, you can change to fists. I want you to have about an 8 out of 10 resistance. I want you to open the one arm out to the side with a straight elbow, with the shoulder as low as possible. And the other arm that sits in the front needs to stay very still like a brick wall. Your range is as much as you can go without lifting your shoulders and without moving the hand that is still in the front. So it's a breath out, reach and back. Reach and back. Exhale, drop those shoulders, reaching back. Exhale, low, low, low shoulders, reaching back. Keep it going. The taller you sit, the better. So I want you to lengthen that spine, lengthen up and out. Grow tall, drop the shoulders, open, breath in, bring it back, lower the arms. Bend your knees. I'm sure they'd love to bend right now. Pop the feet together and then lean forward with that whole upper body right in towards the toes. So it's called a butterfly or groin stretch, adductor stretch. And lean as far forward as you can get. If you're still on the cushion, that's also fine. So don't worry about removing the cushion if you don't have to. Reach those arms right out in front of you, taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Hold the stretch. Can you get the knees to open a little bit wider, pressing down and through those knees out to the side? Drop the neck for me, drop the shoulders, and just get the body fully involved in getting into that stretch, really reaching forward and into it. Breathing. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. And then coming all the way back up to seated. Okay, so we've got a 90-90 position, which means that I want your shin parallel to the front of the mat, your other shin parallel to the side of the mat. Wrap the band around the back foot with quite a healthy resistance, an 8 or 9 out of 10. So that arm's going to work hard, that hip is going to work hard. The other hand is out to the side for a bit of balance, and I want you to make sure of that position. So when we lift the back foot, you are digging your knee into the ground, and on the return, which means when the foot comes down towards the mat, you are pushing against resistance. So we dig the knee down to lift the foot up, but the foot lifts without the band. Then the foot pushes down into the band as we press down towards the mat again. Can you hold that arm with nothing moving? So that arm and that upper body has got to stay very, very, very still. Hold your wrist as firm as possible. And I want you to make sure that that resistance you're getting, especially on the way down. So that foot down towards the mat. Upper body didn't move. And then slowly for me, take the band off of there. Bring the band out in front of you. Now we're going to focus on the front glute stretch. So lean forward with the hinge with the band straight out in front. Lean forward, drop the shoulders down and stick your glutes out behind you. Exhale, push the knee into the ground in the front. So you lean and reach, breathe out, inhale back. Lean and reach, breathe out, inhale back, shoulders down. Can you lean more forward but don't round the back? So if you have a mirror at the side, check your spine is still in that straight line. You got about a 6 out of 10 on resistance on the band and the arms. Lean forward, breath out, inhale back. Now pause, rotate to the back leg and then breathe in to bring the body back to the middle. Rotate just the torso and then bring it back to the middle, shoulders down. Rotate the torso, breathe out, inhale to the middle. Don't move your legs, rotate, use your tummy. Exhale, core, pull back, rotate, breathe into the middle. And then lower the band and we're going to change sides and we're going to do all of that on the other side. So now I've got my right shin parallel to front, which is facing the camera. Left shin parallel to the other side of the mat. I've looped that band over the ankle. All right, I've taken that leg a little bit further back behind at the back there, hoping I don't fall over. And my elbow is bent and I've got that heavy resistance with that arm that I'm providing with that arm. So we've got the knee goes down as the foot drives up, flexed ankle. The foot drives down against the resistance of the band when you go down. So inhale as you're going up, exhale as you're pressing down. Remember, as soon as you start to press down, your arm is going to want to move. Your wrist is going to want to move and release that tension, which you can't do. So I've got the bicep working there and I've got the foot coming up. Exhale. Other hand is on the mat for balance. Breath and down smoothly. You can see my leg jitters out to the side, which we don't like. You need to come up straight and then press down into resistance as you're going back. Unloop the band, bring it out in front of you, straighten out the arms, your body stays tall. Now hinge forward from the hips with the flat spine and then come back upright. Hinge forward, breathe out, dig your knee into the ground in the front. Hinge forward, come back upright. Breathe out as we come forward, breathe in as we come back upright. Exhale, forward, inhale, upright. Exhale, forward, steady, inhale, upright. Very nice. Exhale, forward, inhale, upright. Steady the body, steady, steady, steady. Exhale, forward, inhale, upright. More belly button to spine. Now tight grip, rotate chest and upper body. Inhale, middle. Rotate your stomach. Inhale, middle, shoulders down. Exhale, rotate. Good. Can you get a little bit further on the next one? Exhale, rotate, breath out. Inhale in the center. Exhale, tall spine, rotate. Inhale, middle. Shoulders down, lower the band. Very nicely done. Okay, now we're going to keep the band in my hands. I'm going to lie down on my back all the way down. And I just want to place that band over my shins, okay? So we've got band over shins. I want to get my position that I've got equal band on both sides and the band is wide. My feet are level and elbows are bent with a bicep stance. Tilt into a hip roll, squeeze the glutes and pick up into a bridge. Remember, a bridge in Pilates does not mean that you arch your ribs at the top. You pull your belly button to your spine, roll through your spine, and lower the glutes at the bottom. When you roll up, I want you to push down with both those feet very heavily into the ground. And I want you to have a massive connection on both your biceps. If you don't have that, increase your resistance on the band, and both your glutes. So when you curl up into that hip roll, you've got to be digging down with your feet. You've got to be squeezing your glutes both sides, digging your elbows down, and then just making your way slowly down through the whole body and coming back. Breathe in. Exhale, roll it up for me again. Breathing out through the spine, nice and smoothly. Now, pull the hands to your shoulders so that you do a bicep curl. Pull, breath in, release. Exhale, pull, breath in, release. Can you shorten your biceps? Shorten, shorten, shorten. And I want you to squeeze them. Squeeze them tight when you bring your hands into your shoulders. Squeeze them. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your belly button. Don't relax anything. This should be tension all over the body at the moment. Tension in the hamstrings, tension in the glutes, tension in the biceps. Breathe out, squeeze it in. Roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down through the spine, lower into neutral. Breath in. All right. As you breathe out, let's do it in one more set of those. Work your way up your spine into the bridge. Exhale, pull with the biceps. Pull, tighten the wrists. Breathe out. If you're outside, you're definitely going to be closing your eyes. The glare is pretty big at the moment. Exhale, squeeze the biceps. Inhale back. Exhale, squeeze the biceps. Inhale back. Exhale, pull. Now make sure that the band stays nice and wide and the feet are pressing down into the ground. Pull and breath in back. Pull, breathe out, relax the neck. Keep the neck nice and heavy. Curl down, upper spine, middle spine, lower spine, and glutes are down on the ground. change the band to behind the back of the knees. Change the band to behind the back of the knees. For this one, we're going to have closed fists, closed hands, and equal bands on both sides, straight elbows. I want you to pull back with one arm at a time. And when you pull back, you're not going to allow that shoulder to lift at all. You're going to pull back, tighten up your wrist, and press it behind you. Be very, very careful when you press it behind that your shoulder actually slides down and back behind you. It's not going up when you press the arm back behind. So when you breathe out and you press it back, there's no neck, the fists stay facing each other, and those elbows are dead straight. Breathe out as you press, breathe in as you return. Exhale as you press, inhale as you return. The more you press is a good thing, but it's a bad thing when you've lost your wrist connection and when you've lost that shoulder connection. So when you press back, sure, stiffen up the elbow and the arm and drop the ribs, but be very careful of pushing so far back that you lose those connections, because it's super easy to cheat on these ones. Exhale when you press, one arm at a time, alternating. Inhale as you bring it back. Exhale as you press. Good. Inhale as you bring it back. Nice control here. Inhale as you bring it back. Okay, keep it going, and then we're going to change to both arms. Breath out as you press. Inhale back. Those shoulders are definitely going to talk to you. Maybe, as long as the hips do as well. Breathing out as you press. Inhale back. Okay, now change your grip. Just make sure that the band is still in a good position behind the legs, and you've got both hands still with palms facing each other. All I did was make sure that I've got that resistance there. So I'm going to press back both the arms. I'm going to glide the shoulders down at the back. Breathe out and then release. Exhale, push, 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 and release. When I mean release, I mean slowly return with the band instead of flying back with the band. So your direction is slow pull back, breathe out, and slow release forward, breathe in. Exhale. As you press back, I want you to drive your feet down into the ground and get your ribs more connected. If your stomach's just been lying there, that's not a good thing. Exhale back, inhale forward, bend those arms and slowly take that band out. Take the band now around the 1 foot, and I want you to hold the band in one hand, the same hand as foot. And I want you to hold it quite tight with nice bent elbow. Place the other hand on the hip and slowly start to take that leg out to the side and adductor stretch. Try not to lift the opposite hip and then bring it back to the middle. So as you breathe out, let's open that leg a little bit out to the side and then breath in to bring it back into the center. Make no mistake here, you are actually moving the arm as well, which is not something I usually do. So you're going to move the elbow and the arm to glide the leg out to the side and then bring it back into the center. Whilst you anchor the opposite hip, it's quite important that you push down through that bum. So mine would be the left bum, left leg at the moment, and then breath in back into the middle. Exhale as you open it out to the side, nice and steady. And then inhale as you bring it back into the center. Change legs. So we're going to do the same thing with the other arm. We're just going to be opening that arm out to the side and then bringing it back with the leg. You're going to push down. Now my case will be my right hip. So exhale, you're going to take it out to the left and then bring it back to the middle. You're going to bend that elbow. Let's drop those shoulders. By now the shoulders have started lifting all of a sudden. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, open it out and push that right hip down into the ground. It can't lift up. It's got to stay down. Continuing with that by lengthening out that knee even more. So straighter, 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 straighter. And then breath out to slowly pull it in. And again, straighter, 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 straighter. and smoothly pull it in. Let's push that right hip down if it's the one that's on the ground for you, the right one. Breathing out and breathing in. Slowly bend the knees, and I want you to pop the feet in the band for me, and it's equal both sides. So feet in band, equal both sides, elbows bent, and we've got nice straight legs, okay? Are you ready to give this a bash? If you can't, do it with bent knees with the feet in the band. So we're going to curl. We're going to curl, and as we curl, we're going to slowly drop those legs to 45 degrees. Now, maybe that's a 60 degree. Have a look where my legs are. And then roll back. I'm not very good with angles, but you're going to roll away from the legs slowly, slowly, slowly. And once you're at the bottom, you're going to pull the legs back upright. So you're going to push from about a 90 to about a 60. Let's change my language. Exhale. You're going to lift the upper body. You're going to pull that stomach more than you're pulling the arms. You're going to curl the spine. Curl the spine. Curl the spine. Push the feet into the band very, very strongly, breathing out to come up. Inhale at the top. Now don't roll down faster than me. Can you do the same speed? Curl, 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 and then bring the legs towards you. Please try not to act too much like a seesaw. So you're going to press the legs a little bit forward. Take a breath in. You're going to curl, curl, curl. You're going to round the back. You're going to round the back. You're going to round the back. Can you dig deeper into your belly button? So important for your spine. So important for your core strength. Take an inhale. Slowly roll down. I failed to mention that you've probably got about an 8 out of 10 resistance on the band, but that doesn't mean that the biceps need to be hyperactive. Breathe in again. You ready? Exhale, up we go. Curl, upper spine, middle back, lower back, round the back, round the back, round the back. Push the legs slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep the legs still. There's definitely a spot where we keep those legs still. You've got to practice these to get them right so that you're not cheating. Take an inhale. Roll back down. Roll back down. Roll back down. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. Exhale, 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 exhale. And we have one last one. Take a breath in. Exhale. We're going to curl it up. Round it up. Breathe. Breathe. Only a little bit down with those legs. Breathe, 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 breathe. Stop your legs. Don't push further down with your legs in order you to get your upper body to lift there. Don't do that. Breath out. Then it'll just be that you like moving your legs in order to help your stomach. Curl, 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 and bring it all the way back down. Well done. Great work. We're going to do a warm down again, and I want you just to come flip over again, and then just press yourself back up to that downward dog, that open shoulder position. And it's great for the hips to get them up like this, get the glutes up, get the hamstrings stretching again, heels down. And let's go back into those haunches again, nice round back like we did at the beginning. Well, closer to the beginning of the class than we are now. Take a breath in just to stay there. Hop up with the bum and then exhale. Out we go again. And this time again, I'm holding onto the sides of the mat because I need my body weight to get back without my hands constantly slipping. So push it back. And then as you breathe out, just make your way again into that haunches position, that push down with those glutes. Breathing in and breathing out. And you are all done for today. You can collapse, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks so much for joining. See you next time. Bye.